I'm Monica Sanchez, and I'm here at the GBTA broadcast studio in Frankfurt, and I'm with Steve Reynolds. He's founder and CEO of TRIPBAM. Hi, Steve.
Hi, Monica. How are you?
Doing good.
Good.
So I have some questions for you today to discuss. So our first question is, many big hotel chains have recently changed their cancellation policies. How is this going to impact our industry?
Well, so over in the States, and I assume here as well, Marriott had an effort to where they extended the cancellation policies, the normal rates from 24 hours to 48. And actually for the service that we provide, where we look for lower hotel rates, it's actually helped out quite a bit, because it's opened up, you know, the different types of rates that are discounted that are now available to someone that's just traveling to a hotel. So before it was limited to 24, now we just include 48, and there seems to be more rates available that can save a company, you know, some money if they're willing to take it. And the actual impact, we did some analysis on our data, and the actual impact as far as the cost to the company as a result are pretty minimal. You have very few travelers that actually cancel their reservation within that 48-hour window. And in most of the times, the companies, when it does happen, they call up their account rep and they can get their fee waived.
Okay.
So, if anything, it's been actually a good thing for us. It's a good thing for our clients as far as cost savings, and it's really having a very minimal impact on the corporate side. I think the real motivation for it was for the leisure side, where you have leisure travelers that would cancel, then you have an empty room, then they were having to give that to an OTA, and that's expensive for a hotelier. And that's the problem they were really trying to solve.
Of course. And with high European hotel rates, how can travel managers ensure they're getting the best negotiated rates?
And so it's real important that they have benchmarks. So just if you get a negotiated rate, two problems. One is the negotiated rate, excuse me, the negotiated rate that you have any good? And you got to compare it to the rates that hotel is offering to the market, as well as similar hotels nearby, to know if it's actually adding value. So it's one of the things we do through the analytics on our product, is we calculate that automatically. So for every booking we receive, if it's at a negotiated rate, we compare it to the market for that same hotel, the same bed, the same everything, to see is it actually adding value or not. And if it's not, you know, it needs to be renegotiated. Someone needs to call the hotel and say, look, we have a rate of 189, we're constantly finding better rates of 169, we need to reduce that negotiated rate down, or we're never going to be able to get travelers to book that negotiated rate. The second big problem is whether you're actually getting the rate or not. Hotel revenue managers have kind of a habit of turning off negotiated rates at the wrong time. When the hotels start to fill up and you start getting high occupancy, they'll just make it not available. And when that happens, you have travelers, they're trying to do the right thing. I'm staying at the hotel, but they pay an inflated rate because the suite's available, but the standard room is not, because they've sort of blocked the negotiated rate at that point. So we help try to identify that as well, because it really is. I mean, you're just not getting discounts. In the end of the result, your travelers way overpaid for that hotel.
Excellent. So talk to me about the impact on business travel of consolidation in both Europe and global hotel space that we're seeing now.
Yeah, so there's been quite a bit of consolidation in the States with the Marriott Starwood merger. There's been rumors that there's going to be more even coming, all the chains. You know, it could come down to where there's probably 3 major brands in the market. When that happens, it just gets tougher for buyers to negotiate discounts and get the kind of terms they want. But it also, from a plus side, it might actually bring around some change in the industry to where they can invest in technology to actually solve some of the problems that have been out there forever. I mean, there's rate load problems, the RFP process is cumbersome, you've got revenue managers that in some cases out of control. So hopefully if you consolidate down that to 3 major brands, you can start investing in to fix these problems that have been around forever. Time will tell. But on the flip side of that, you know, you're just not going to see the same level of discounting that some of these companies have been able to get in the past. Yeah?
Well, thank you very much.
All right.
Thank you. This was Steve Reynolds, founder and CEO of TRIPBAM. This is Monica Sanchez at the GBTA broadcast studio.